Know what it feels like when a demon is in your presence. Know when to speak back. You can keep saying you Christian. You can keep saying you know God. But if you can't use it when the time comes, what is the point? What is the point, alien minds? You are outside of this world. Stop trying to make yourself fit in. This is Aquarius energy. Aquarius sit alone. Cold. Cold fire. Understand that shit. Break down shit. Break it down. Stop doubting yourself. Take it back. Understand that you got to heal some childhood shit first. And it ain't got to take 4 months. It's a decision to look at some shit. It's a decision to be responsible. This is what this shit is about, alien minds. Red light special. Turn on your motherfucking red light. Understand who the fuck you are. You understand? Who tamakaha. Spirit in you. You're no longer running. You're no longer running. Again, I'm hearing you're no longer running. We're no longer running, y'all. We're no longer running, y'all. We're no longer running, y'all. When it comes to that low vibrational shit, we're no longer running. We looking at that shit head on. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's see what you about. I call your bluff. That's the energy. Because you're sitting back on your throne. You understand who you are. So you got to use your power. You got to use your tools. These are your new weapons. These are, for some of you, these are weapons you've been had. But now you have access to again because you're ready. But that don't mean your arm ready for the swing of the weapon. If you got a sword, that don't mean your arm ready for that swing. You ain't had that sword in a long time. Understand that shit. And stop beating yourself up, Spirit is saying. Stop beating yourself up. Give yourself time to understand the tool that you're using. If my tool was a sword and it's all iron and gold and steel, that shit gonna be motherfucking heavy when the Spirit pass it to me. Here go your sword. I gotta train my arm on how to swing with that motherfucking sword. I gotta train my arm every day swinging with that bitch. I can't just go to war with that bitch time it's handed to me. Because I don't know how to use it. This shit goddamn heavy, goddamn. What the fuck? I was ready for it, but I gotta swing with it for a little bit. God is showing you something and waking up your superpowers, and you're going to have to swing with it a little bit. Play in it a little bit. Have some fun. Remember, I told you we back into the childlike energy. You got to play with it a little bit. You got to play with that information that Spirit gave you and grind it down. What I told you about grinding that shit down. Grinding is not about grinding hard. Grinding is about breaking some shit motherfucking down. Cinnamon came as a cinnamon stick. We break that motherfucking down into powder. It's still cinnamon though. It's something in your life that you're forgetting to break down. It's something in your life that you have broken down. Understand that shit. Sit in that shit. Transform the shit. Have some fun. But don't think that when you get your superpowers that you just gonna be. No, you gotta train with your shit. You gotta understand that's your wealth. Your weapon is your wealth. Your weapon is your service to others. That's your weapon. That's protection. That's Hades. Hades in heaven. It has to be in balance. It has to be balanced. It has to be in harmony, I'm hearing. It has to be in harmony. You have to harmonize. Understand that shit. It's okay. Because we good. No matter what. After the day, we still motherfucking good. This too shall pass. You her, you him. You made it. They thought you wasn't. They thought you would have been dead by now. You tried suicide 2-3 times. You feel what I'm talking about? Still here, still kicking it. God's still speaking to you, still in alignment where you can hear the word. And you still denying what you hear? No, live in your heart. Know that God talks to all people. Know that Hades and heaven talks to everybody. Understand that shit. That you in balance. You breathing. You breathing. You are breathing. You are enough. Know when you have had enough. And understand the difference. Why? Because you are the living one, Madame Hades, the DA. Ashe.